Hey there, Truth Seeker. Welcome to our channel and community where we focus on developing the knowledge, understanding, and wisdom to expand your conscious awareness. This is Season 2, Episode 5. For those returning, welcome back, and a massive hello to our new subscribers and listeners. We appreciate you. My name is David Keratin. I'm a 13-sign astrologer, indigo warrior, and EDM DJ. Feel free to check out our playlist linked below. My partner, Sana, and I work together with 13-sign astrology. Today, we will both narrate this fascinating reading. For disclosure, we subscribe to the Astro app platform. To help you align with your divine design, you can now acquire a personalized 13-sign natal chart. Please click the link in the description or tap the second coffee cup icon, which you will find on the right-hand side of our channel banner. We look forward to hearing from you. Before we go further, what can you expect from today's reading, and what is our channel about? Our guiding principle is that the beginning of wisdom is to know thyself. To contribute to this, we explore and interpret the 13-sign astrology system that includes the constellation of Ophiuchus, the archetype of the divine feminine in the age of awakening. Archetypes describe patterns, symbols, or motifs universally recognized across timelines and cultures. A lioness for courage or dove for peace are common traits most people agree with. Archetypal images of the mother, father, king, and queen, for example, reside in the collective unconscious. Archetypes are essential for books, art, and movies. How many storylines involve victims, saviors, heroes, villains, darkness, and light? These recurring themes are extensive. As spiritual beings having a human experience, we instantly recognize archetypes when they are stirred through dreams, highly charged emotions, powerful meditations, rhythmic music, guided imagery, and dream work. In Buddhism, these are called mandalas. Astrology assigns characteristics to all the planetary energies. For example, Mars represents action and initiation, whereas Pluto symbolizes the mysterious world of psychology and human drives. We share our insights on the planetary archetypes to help you, our listeners, identify behavior patterns that hinder or help our development. In the night sky, the southern part of Ophiuchus sits between Scorpius to the west and Sagittarius to the east. Her archetypes are the snake bearer and golden eagle. Ophiuchus lays opposite Orion, the home of Saturn, which represents the institutions and structures we master to escape the matrix. Ophiuchus, meanwhile, symbolizes the restoration of powerful feminine energies subjugated and suppressed via Saturnian systems. This reading is about the Leo full moon occurring on Wednesday, March 8, 2023 at 1:40 a.m. New Zealand Daylight Time, where we are located. For those in the United States, this equates to 7:40 a.m. Eastern Standard Time the day before. Our focus will be on the following alignments: the Sun conjunct Icarus in Aquarius, the Moon conjunct the asteroid Lilith in Leo, the three-way conjunction between Vesta, Jupiter, and Chiron in Pisces, and finally the role of Mars in Taurus, forming a potent T-square with the full moon. Mars in this case sits at the apex or release point between the energies of the Sun-Moon opposition. After reflecting on the messages of this full moon as you interpret them, Mars stimulates bold intention. Transition is the overall theme. Part 1, Preparing for Change. Examine where you are stuck, emotionally, mentally, physically, and spiritually. You can quickly identify blocks and barriers impeding your potential by honestly assessing your environment. What triggers, annoys, dismays, or discourages you? Hidden in these experiences are seeds of wisdom. Adversity challenges and obstacles are teachers rooted in false evidence appearing real. At this full moon, what outdated perspectives are you holding? Do you have trapped emotions? What about soul memories manifesting through wild or disturbing dreams? Perhaps the root cause is karmic baggage or family trauma held in our DNA. As the seasons change, so can your relationship with suffering. According to the old Farmer's Almanac, this lunation, called a worm moon, refers to earthworms emerging as the spring beckons in the north, inviting robins and other birds to feed. The almanac, founded 231 years ago in the US, is an annual calendar containing weather forecasts, planting charts, astronomical data, recipes, articles, and the wisdom of Mother Gaia. The worm moon, coming as it does within 17 days of the March 2023 equinox, signifies a time of transition from winter to spring in the north or from summer to fall in the south. For us down under, the bees are few and far between now, and the trees will shed their leaves. Fall colours are vibrant, yet as the foliage decays, the circular nature of life is revealed. This is a complex full moon involving archetypes that reside deep in the collective unconscious. Issues of power and control run rampant in the human genome, and it will take the fire of a moon in Leo and the strength of Mars in Taurus to push through. Chiron and Lilith, who play a prominent role at this full moon, are like a Rubik's cube with many colours, jumbled, separate, yet integrated. As the cube requires discipline to master, so it is with our emotions, mind, body, and soul. The Lilith archetype refers to the womb of creation, the feminine capacity to carry and give birth to life. As such, Lilith has been abused by dark entities and utilised through ritual sacrifice to support anti-life, anti-Christ theology. What we see today reflected in the control structures has been fueled by the willful distortion of the Lilith template. Within occult circles, she is the Scarlet Woman. Lilith is the goddess of Babylon who drinks the blood of saints in the final days. Whilst dark essence exists in the field, it will manifest in some way, shape or form. Until the Lilith force is acknowledged, subdued and removed by light workers co-creating with Source, her influence will continue. Unfortunately, few want to recognise Lilith and her role as an archetype of profound disempowerment, because this is the opposite of her original persona residing in the collective mind. Messing with Lilith and all she represents has been deliberate and systematic. As Adam's first wife before Eve, Lilith broke away from male subjugation to find her way. Down through the ages, this feminine mystique has manifested as moon worship, paganism, witchcraft, divination, tarot, astrology, numerology, and alternative medicine. The horrors of the Middle Ages and the so-called Reformation period that swept through Europe in the 1500s involved burning Lilith radicals and gypsies at the stake, mocking their feminine power to create, accusing them of heresy, and through public shaming, instilling fear into the collective about the female role as an equal partner. Now we will hear from Sana.
Part 2. The transition. The opposition of Ophiuchus to the Saturn-Orion complex is central to 13-sign astrology. Ophiuchus is the divine feminine reclaiming her role as the mother of life. Saturn is the distorted sacred masculine exerting control. Lilith, conjunct with the moon in Leo, brings this historical drama to the surface. Leo ensures visibility while loud voices demand reparations and resolutions. Diversity and inclusion, equal rights for minorities, women in leadership, breaking the glass ceiling and the changing roles of mum and dad as breadwinners. This is all part of Lilith in Leo, amplified at this full moon, triggering latent soul memories. From a metaphysical perspective, and whatever your views on reincarnation, there are many on Earth today who carry Lilith memories in their aura. Going back to the 15th century, they are here to purge this from the collective memory banks. Lilith and Chiron are inextricably linked as both embody hard-to-resolve soul memories. Chiron epitomizes the healing process from beginning to end. Identify, remediate, and restore our primal wound revealed through a crisis. With patience and skill, we alchemize our trauma. With practical insights, we share what we have experienced with others. Vesta is conjunct to Chiron at this full moon. Vesta represents the desire to remain pure and uncorrupted. When we go inward, to link with our higher self, we tap into our Vesta. Having a 13-sign astrology chart connects you with your passion, purpose, and path. Vesta, in the Roman pantheon, was the keeper of eternal flame, which symbolizes the power to destroy and create. Vesta was elevated to become one of the 12 most important deities in the De Concentus. Alongside her, on the feminine side, was Venus, Juno, Minerva, also known as Pallas Athena, Ceres, or Mother Earth, and Diana, patron of the moon. Jupiter represents philosophy, the study of fundamental knowledge, reality, and existence. We each have a personal philosophy to guide us. These are our credo, ideology, and ideas about achievement, relationships, family, and work. We also engage and practice societal or collective philosophies, some of which are outdated. With Jupiter in Pisces, in a conjunction with Vesta and Chiron, we are talking here about a complete revision of all that we believe. To accomplish this, sometimes arduous task, we may need to dissolve mental programs and unlearn much of what we know. Jupiter leaves Pisces on May 15, 2023, which provide us with a time window to complete the process of spiritual, mental, and philosophical renewal. As the seasons change, so must we. The charts say we all have about 70 days from here to undergo a massive personal transformation. Jupiter conjunct Vesta and Chiron encourages us to expand our inner world. As we conclude, let us reflect. The 13-sign astrological system contains puzzle pieces that help us interpret individual and collective experiences. 13-sign astrology is ancient knowledge, kept secret to all but the insiders who have used it for themselves. These insights, applied to your life, can have profound impacts on how you perceive and interpret your reason for being. For those of us contemplating and considering what creative contribution we can make as the third density collapses, now is the moment to go inwards, in mindfulness and meditation, to clarify your ideas. We know we are swimming against the tide of popular astrological opinion. However, this is how we develop character, strength, and resilience. At this full moon, we transition from one season to the next, a ceaseless process that happens independently. Jupiter in Pisces is the key because he is the archetype of our personal and collective philosophies foundational to everything we do. The Sun conjunct Icarus in Aquarius prompts us to take calculated risks. Elsewhere, we discuss the complexity of Lilith, which represents the suppressed divine feminine archetype. Lilith in Leo demands to be heard, she will be noticed, and she will emerge from the shadows. It is going to take a sagacious mind of Icarus and the warrior instincts of Mars to help us dig deep into the collective unconscious where fear resides. To ignite your creative intelligence, take some time to connect with your internal flame. Inner work has its rewards, and there is light at the end of the tunnel. As the seasons change, you have been called to stand up and show the way. Thank you for listening. We look forward to your comments. If you would like to support our work, you can buy us a coffee using the link below. In the meantime, please like, share, and subscribe. You'll also find us on Facebook at David Carrington, or you can join our Telegram channel. Namaste. This has been a production of Star Kittens Media. All rights are reserved.